Conversations with Nicole. Conversations with Nicole. Let's talk about it. Tell me all about it. I'm here. I want to know what's on your mind. Ooh, the world needs to hear from you, and I'm so glad to have a conversation to reach the nation. And it's all about you. We'll help each other to discover innovative ways to positively change the world. Let's talk about, let's talk about, yeah. Let's talk about conversations with Nicole.
Greetings. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole, a talk show based in Tallahassee, focused on connecting the community through conversations. I am Nicole Everett, your host, and today is what I call Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. We used to do What Women Want Wednesday, but we have changed it so the men don't have any excuse to not be on here to talk to us. So, welcome. And our focus is primarily on mental health and wellness, and particularly of Black and Brown folks. So I have been having Black and Brown clinicians on to talk around mental health and wellness. So we're going to have more of that tonight. I'm super excited. We have Miss Jimmeal Nicole with us. She's been on before, but we're gonna talk around upgrading your speech in 2022, upgrading your speech. So I see you all are on and ready tonight, and I love it. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, on Roku TV via the Greater Works Network, and on YouTube. So listen, like, share, tag your friends. Y'all need to be here for this because we got some great information for you tonight. So y'all are already chiming in. I don't even have to tell you, but I love it. So please put in your city, your state. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to give a few shout outs before I introduce Jimmeal Nicole. Hey, Miss T, good evening. Greetings, Dr. Asha, right here in Tally Ho. Appreciate you being on here. Yes. Hey, El Michelle. Yes, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hey there, Nora, my cousin in Suffolk, Virginia, is on. Thank you so much. And Pamela Jones Smith, happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Michelle is in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So this is an interactive live, which means that you can add comments and questions, and we want to engage with you. So do not be shy by all means. Please, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Hey, Diva Lock in Tallahassee. Thank you for tuning in. We got Ashley. Thank you from Tallahassee. We got Lynette Broxton, thank you, right here in Tallahassee as well. So I love it. The gang is all here. Good deal. So before I bring Jimmeal on, I'm going to read you a little bit of her bio. She is my home girl, born in Miami, Florida, raised in the historic Overtown area. She is a graduate of Florida State University with her bachelor's and master's in social work. And she also serves as a counselor, a life skills coach, and an entrepreneur. She has over 10 years of experience as a social worker in clinical settings, working in hospitals and community agency settings. And she started her own business called Hands On Success Training, which the acronym is HOST. And she just really loves to help people. I have participated in, I think, 3 vision boarding sessions that she had. The first one being back in 2016, right around the time I actually was getting ready to start CWN. And interestingly enough, like almost everything on that vision board has happened, which is amazing. But that's a whole nother story. So, but we'll probably touch on that a little bit because I'm definitely encouraging her to do some vision boarding like really, really soon because it's been a minute. But at any rate, help me welcome, introduce some to some, and the others y'all know her, Miss Jimmeal Nicole.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday,
Yes,
Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for having me on again. I am humbled. I'm excited to share with the people.
I am so delighted to
Thank
have
you.
you here. And we look, folks are chiming in. We got Ozzy in the house from Virginia Beach. We got Natalie in
Right.
Tallahassee, my sister down in South Florida. So again, the
Yay.
gang is
All right,
all here.
hometown.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, oh, El Michelle. Hey, all
Mhm.
right. My
Yes,
people are on.
we
I
are.
love it.
Hey, Solomon, we appreciate it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So tell the people who don't know you, who is Jimmeal Nicole Peterson?
Jimmeal Nicole Peterson is an African American woman.
Mhm.
I am a daughter, the oldest daughter of my parents. Um, I am a mom, and I love, love, love helping people. I love working in my church, working in my community, and I just really, really enjoy pushing people and encouraging people to get what is on the inside of them out. So some have called me a spiritual midwife,
Mm.
a visionary coach, a life skills coach, of course. But lately here, I believe my heavenly Father is saying something a little bit different. Um, like a speech coach. And when I say a speech coach, it goes in line with what we're going to talk about tonight. I will immediately correct you if you talking wrong. Now you could, when I say talking wrong, I mean like every now and then, you might even tonight. I'm gonna let me just go ahead and preference this to the people.
Okay.
So, as educated as I am a home girl. So you might hear finna, you might hear ain't. Okay, let's go and put it out there. And so that's not what I mean. What I mean when I say correcting someone's speech, I mean, are you really saying what you want to say? What you want to put out there in the atmosphere. And so we're going to talk about that tonight, upgrading your speech in 2022.
All right.
All
Well,
right?
before we get started, I want you all in the comments to, when you think about upgrading your speech, what do you think of? Just give me one word or one or two
Yeah.
words. Like what do you think of when you hear the term upgrading your speech? What do you think of upgrading your speech? We'll give a pause for a moment to let y'all chime in.
Yes, I'm interested to see this.
I tell you, when I think of upgrading my speech, I think of um, speaking more abundantly. All right, ooh, they
Yes.
are they are chiming in. Look, speaking your heart,
Yes.
wealth talk,
Come on, Wealth Talk.
empowerment,
Yeah.
intentional,
Yes.
next level, vocabulary, positive,
Right, right, right.
professionalism and proper grammar,
Oh, Solomon.
intentional,
Yes.
manifestation, watch what you say, no idle words,
Come on.
expectancy,
Yes.
truth.
Yes.
I'm thinking of upgrading my listening too.
Come on.
Okay. Speaking life into your situation, manifesting the positivity in your life. Speaking life and not death. Yes, Kiki Lee.
Come on, Kiki. Yes.
Yes. All right. Slowly and positively. Positively. Yes. I love
Yes.
all of these.
Me too. Me
Mhm.
too. Man, I'm loving the energy. They are ready.
They are
They
on
are
it.
ready.
They're
Yes,
on it, on
yes.
it, on it. Yes. Read more encouraging. Heart mouth connection for real. Okay.
Come on.
Yes. Kindness. All right. Always helps. Okay. All right. I think they kind of laid the foundation a little bit.
They
Intention.
did. They did.
Yes. Thank you, Kayla Norris. Appreciate you being on. All right. And Shantina said life,
Period.
period.
Yes, I love it. Or
All right.
shall we say with an exclamation mark? I
Uh-huh.
love it. Yes.
Okay. So, what does that mean to you, Jimmeal?
So it means kind of all of what they said, um, but especially at the beginning of the year, a lot of people they talk about resolutions or things that they want to accomplish, things they want to get done, things they want to see. And so a lot of times I don't necessarily hear people talking about, well, what are you going to say?
Mm,
What are you going to say about it?
okay.
So for me, upgrading your speech would be more in line with what is it that you want in this season, in this period. Um, Changing what you may have said last year about a situation to match what you want to see in this year. So, um, can I go ahead and dive in? I want to just dive in. So, listen, I love the Lord. I love the Word of God, and one of my favorite books in the Bible, one of them, is Proverbs, and I thank my mom for that. She had me reading that at a very early age. Did not understand why. Totally dreaded it some days. Um, but I am so thankful that she did. That book is so full of wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
and it's full of words that you can definitely apply to your life. And so when I made the post today, I I reference Proverbs 18th chapter in the 21st verse. It says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." And so I posed the question: what do you love what you're eating? Do you love what you're saying? And so a lot of times we get so caught up in our day, get caught up in our routines that it's easy for us, myself included, to just be moving and talking, moving and talking. And I want to challenge us, everyone that's on, everyone that will listen to the replay. I want to challenge you to be intentional about what you're saying. Um, and so, say, for example, you say something and you didn't mean to say it. I want you to be bold enough to cancel it in the atmosphere, and put something back in its place. Something
Okay.
good, I hope. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me give you an example that I know that when I have listened to clients, when I'm listening to women, and they're talking about a relationship or a past relationship or current relationship, and things didn't go right. It didn't work out. When they say things like, you know, I just don't know about these men. You know, I tried the dating thing. I tried the, love thing, and it just don't work for me. Well, is that a recurring statement? Because if you really, really want sincere love, you want true love, then how can you have it if you're already saying that it doesn't work for you? It doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for you. How are you going to attract what it is you really want if you're constantly saying it doesn't work for you?
Mm-hmm. You're attracting that it doesn't work for you.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you focus on, what you nurture, that's what will grow. And so, we get frustrated because it does look like it's not working for me. Right. Change your speech. Change what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give you some steps to this thing, and it kind of ties into some of the things that I do when I do a vision board workshop. For me, you cannot come in and just grab magazines, start flipping through them, and cutting out pictures. Not for me. Now, somebody else may say, when I say ready, set, go, go. But for me, I want to make sure that the atmosphere is right up here. Mm-hmm. Because it's about mindset. Mm-hmm. And so I take my participants through different exercises to get their mind right. And so for me, I don't know if you remember this little phrase I would say, Nicole, is it's more than just images. Mm-hmm. Now, the images are good, but it's more to it than that. You got to not only think about it, right? Like really think about it. You got to believe it, mm-hmm. right? And when you believe it, then you got to, see it. Mm-hmm. And that goes back to that thinking. You got to see it. And then once you see it, you believe it, now you got to speak it. Yes. All right. And so and when we conclude the workshop, I always either myself or I get someone who don't mind sharing, and I will take their vision board and demonstrate for them how to not just look at your board, even though that's a part of it, but speak to the things on your board. Mm-hmm. Speak to it.
Yes.
You remember that?
I do.
Yes. And I love your story every time I think about it, your vision board story, because literally everything on your board has manifested. Mm-hmm. I remember when Conversations with Nicole was just an idea. Mm-hmm. An idea that you were going to see to fruition, but it was just an idea. Yep. So, yeah, it just blesses me every time because here we are. We're here with a whole network, people.
A whole network.
A whole network. Yes. So, just being mindful of what we say. If you want love, then speak love. Mm-hmm. That's what you will attract. You want more money, then speak like you got it. Please don't say that you broke. No. Come on now. We can't talk about being broke, but yet we want money. Mm-hmm. We can't talk about, tripping because somebody asked you to pay, pay for a service, and you tripping about it. Okay, let's now this the counselor in me. Let's look at the root. Is the root about, the price, or is it really about you don't have it and you're a little frustrated that you don't have it and you really want to get it, the service, the item, whatever it is. What is the root? But see, the word tells me that out the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So, again, I will quickly shift and put that hat on to really ask what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
What's really going on? What are you affirming? What are you confronting on your day to day?
Right. So I think that also requires you to be honest, right?
It does.
And not be ashamed.
Not be ashamed. And be honest with yourself, because you could fool a lot of people. You could fool a lot of people. You probably think you could fool yourself, but you can't. You can't. When the lights have dimmed, the doors are closed, and it's just you really begin to talk to yourself. All right. And so I was looking at something today, and I came across this quote by Oprah Winfrey. She said, "The stories that we tell ourselves can make or break our lives, no matter who you are." So in our silence, even when it's a little noisy, what are we saying to ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Is the glass, is it half full
Or
or half empty?
Mm-hmm. For sure. Let me put this comment up that Solomon stated. He said maybe they are attracting what they really want and don't know it. They may think they know what they want based off of what they are being exposed to as far as friends' opinions, social media influence, church members. But those are the things that may not really be for you or suit you.
I agree with that too. But I like, put the comment back up for me again. See, I like too that Solomon point out what you got friends' opinions, you got social media influence, you got church members, and a lot of times you don't know what you want. And so this is why it's important to get clarity, because otherwise you can be activating from someone else's desires, what you see around you, and that's where that upgrade comes into play. If you are struggling with, but I do want it, I think I know what I want, because a lot of times it's simpler for us. Unfortunately, it's simpler for us to talk about what we don't like, even about ourselves. So I like to tackle that. If I ask you to give me 7 to 10 things that you love about you, and you could only give me 3 or 4, but if I had asked you, now tell me what you don't like, and you asking me for another piece of paper, that tells me that you're quick to gravitate to the negative. And so we got to change that. We got to change that by changing, what we're listening to. Who we're listening to.
So pause.
Yes,
I want the viewers to, in the chat, give us 3 things you like about yourself. 3 things that you like about yourself. Go.
Not to go. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah. Not everyone struggle with that. So let me say that. Not everyone struggle with that. but a lot of people do. A lot of women do. Because we're so busy. So let me say this too. We're so busy pouring into other people, encouraging them, telling them who they are, but we don't pause to build ourselves up and remind ourselves who we are. And the word tells us David encouraged himself. When there was no one else around, he encouraged himself. And so we have to do that. We have to do that. Men, you have to do that, especially our brothers. You have to do that.
Yeah.
And if you married, you got a sister, your mama, your cousin. Hey, ladies, we have to do that for them as well. But get in that mirror. Affirm who you are.
Affirm who you are.
Affirm who you are. And don't look at who you are right now.
Yes.
Look at who you are becoming, who you are aspiring to be, and call that person forth. Speak that. Okay, because your mind doesn't understand, oh, I sure wish I had $1,000 right now. But what your mind do understand is I have $1,000 in my bank. I have $1,000. Now, so let me for the real saved folk, just in case they're on here, I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you to prophesy.
Okay.
How about that? Call it forth.
Yes.
What you don't see, call it forth. Isn't that what faith is? Isn't that work part? You got to put in that work by your speech. This world was framed by words. So I want to pause. I want to share something with you all. I have written it down because I got permission to share this, but I will not disclose.
So let me just, Jimmeal, these comments are excellent. I'm
okay.
Glad.
We did ask them. Yes.
It's so many. These are awesome, y'all. Thank you for sharing. I just want to prove Jimmeal's not prove her wrong, but just that they can say some great things about themselves. So
that's right.
We want.
I love life. I enjoy my hopefulness. I love it. Yes. Yes.
Nicole Power here. She said creative, strong will, healing. Yes.
Yes.
Ashley, my ambition, my faith, my heart.
Come on, y'all.
Norris, courageous, visionary, focused.
I love it.
Resilient, go-getter, trailblazer.
Come on, people. Yes.
Persevering, encouraging, loyal. That's my cousin Berna in Miami. Yes. Empowering, loving, creative. Yes. My faith, my desire to fulfill my purpose, my tenacity.
My tenacity.
Yes. My personality, my ability to be compassionate, encourager. Disciplined, encouraging, and strong-minded.
Wow.
Servant of the Lord, determined and strong.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. I know you don't, but I want to say to the people, I don't take it lightly when people, interact, when they respond and just share like that. Yes.
Yes, I support. Leader, motivator, creative.
Yes, yes. And so you gave us 3. Now your homework, because we not gonna know. You gonna know. Your homework would be to grow that list. Keep that list going. And the goal is for every negative thought, you can run 3 to 5 thoughts against that one. But every negative thought about yourself, you could run those positive thoughts and remind yourself who you are aspiring to be. I just love it. I love it. I wanna do this so you could really understand the power that you have when you speak. When you speak words, because this power works for negative words, it works for positive words. Okay. So I'm a try to make it kind of therapeutic. I want you to, hear me, hear us, but I want you to kind of settle yourself so you can really hear me. I want to tell you about a 31-year-old single mom. Her daughter was between I want to say age 6 or 7. So, mom, she had been divorced for about 5 years at this time, and she had some college. She had an okay job. She made enough to pay her bills. She made enough to save anywhere between $5, $5 to $20 from each check. So let me say this part. Leading up to the divorce, she and her daughter had to live with family. Okay, so fast forward to this time. Mom is on her feet. Things are looking better. And then one day she decides she want to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
She want to buy a house. She says, I think I can do it. Now she making roughly less than 18,000 a year. But she wanted to buy a house. So she listening to people talk. She listening to homeowners. She listening to, people that may have worked in the industry, and she listening to friends, family, and, so she's hearing different things. Oh, you could buy a house, or do you think you make enough? She wanted to buy a house. Mm-hmm. So what she started doing, what she started doing, I don't know if they still produce these, but she would get those home and land magazines and just look through them and visualize what she liked or what she wanted. And then she started visualizing how she would decorate it. And then she started talking to the little girl about it. She says, mommy gonna get us a house. And next thing you know, the little girl, she all in. And so they were living in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And so they started talking about, I want my own bathroom. No, I want my own bathroom. And so this went on, and the excitement grew, and things started happening. And in a year's time, mom surely did get the house she wanted. It was actually a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And my understanding is her rent was $530 something, and her mortgage, excluding the taxes and insurance, was only $620 something. Every day she spoke this. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I want to ask our viewers, when I was telling you this, testimony, did you visualize the paragraph of words, or did you visualize a mom and a daughter, maybe a house with 2 bedrooms? Talk to me. Let me see what they're saying in the chat. Did you visualize the paragraph of words, meaning the actual paragraph, mm-hmm. or did you visualize what I was saying, the images of what I was saying? What are they saying?
Well, it's probably going to take them just a second or two, but I can tell you I visualized the actual house.
The actual house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so they're checking in, visualize the images. Mom, daughter, and house, the vision. Mom and house and her determination to get it. The
Wow.
images, the blessing. Hey, Whitney. The images. Okay. The actual house.
The actual house.
I saw them excited walking into the house. Mom, daughter, house. Okay. Mom and daughter magazines and their excitement. The story spoke to me. The words until they started arguing over the bathroom.
Ah,
All right. That's decorating myself. So Shantina just got a home.
wow.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
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 Visualize mom, daughter in the house. Visualize the actual image of mom, daughter in the house. Okay.
Listen, listen, viewers. I am that mom.
Mm.
My daughter, who is now going to be 23, that was me. That was
Mm.
before I really understood, how to truly be intentional. But what I did know at that time, I knew, you know, what God said. I knew what I believed,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I believed it, but I saw it.
Yes.
And I got my daughter to buy into it. And then she saw it. And so I wanted to share it to you, share it like that so that you could see it and
Mm-hmm.
understand that when you say something, it creates your reality here. This is, you have a reality here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go on and put it out there. Your imagination, let's say it that way. Your imagination can be beautiful or it can be dark
Mm-hmm.
because of your words. And what you see in your mind, you got to pull it out. So getting the magazines, that's something tangible. That was something tangible in my hand, that I could see it. I can touch the magazine. And then without going into, all so much, I actually went looking at houses just to really get into it, right? And so if you, though, I'm sharing a story with you and you walked with me, you were able to see, some said they were able to see the house.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to see the decorating. And some even said, they was with the words until the argument came with the bathroom. And so I want you to think for a moment just how powerful your words are.
Mm-hmm.
You paint a picture. Your words are active. They're active.
Mm-hmm. Very active. Words have
Very.
power. Words have power.
They have power.
Mm-hmm. We have the same power. That's right, Lynette.
The same power.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, Lynette. Think about it, viewers. We are programmed, and I read this book by Charles Cappan. He talks on it a lot. He has a book titled I think I have it around here somewhere. The Tongue, a Creative Force,
Oh
and
yeah.
he talks about, listen, don't you know that you are programmed to say what you're going to do before you do it?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the first time I read that, I said, hmm. And then he gave an example. Yeah, I got to go to the store to pick up a few things. I need to get some bread and some other things. You haven't gone to the store, but you talk about what you're going to do before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
we are programmed that way. And this is why in the Word of God, it talks about the tongue being sharper than a two-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
What you say matters. And so in honor of our seasoned mothers and seasoned fathers who are, adamant about raising the children and, correcting the grandchildren by saying, you better watch your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they saying, watch your mouth? Why not just, and some of them probably do say, be quiet. But they say, watch your mouth because they know what comes out of it is powerful, is active. It is about to get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so the same applies for us as adults. We need to watch our mouth. We need to be careful of what we're about to say because it might get you in trouble. Or if you practice, it can bless you. It
Mm-hmm.
will bless you.
Amen. So hold on.
You want me to pause?
Somebody asked for the name of the books. I was typing it in.
Okay. And I did find it.
Tongue, A Creative Force by Charles Capps.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those gospels in the back. I used to recite them every day.
Yes. And let me say this. There's a term, it's a medical term, but in for clinical social work, we have to be aware of this and study this. It's called alogia. Alogia. And that means poverty of speech. Now, most people that suffer from it, they either have a serious, mental health illness that have caused them to have this condition, or they even patients with dementia. They've been medically, they've been diagnosed with that. Stroke patients. So poverty of speech medically, the doctors will tell you your poverty of speech will affect your quality of life. So if that is lack of speech, okay, then I want to challenge you to think about how we are moving and how we need to if we have been speaking against what we want, or not saying truly what we want, or not speaking as positive as we want. I want to challenge us moving forward to not walk around here like we have a condition that we don't. You don't have a logia. Charles Cap also said, he said, he remember when he was writing, and he said that, God was like, my word is not, it's not without power. My people are without speech. Because we're not saying what we need to say. He's given us the power. We know that we are powerful because we are programmed to say what we're going to do before we do it. Right. But we don't really use it to our advantage. We got to use it to our advantage. So what are you going to affirm for yourself in 2022? Mm-hmm. If it's if you want to improve your credit, or get a better job, what are you reading? Right. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta do something. You do. You gotta do something. And the more you think about that goal and you speak about that goal, things will start to move in the direction that you would want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
Will it be some challenges? Of course.
Right.
It's life, but you push through them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to push through them. Jim Carrey. I don't know if you.
So before you do Jim Carrey, I got two comments that I want to put up. Solomon wrote a book over here. He said, I think another thing we have to stop doing is putting a clock on God's promises to us and also putting a clock on ourselves. I think we internalize the fact that we are not going to be on this earth forever, which is very true, but that does not mean that everything has to happen now or is going to happen now. We need to have faith in the things that we believe and have just as much faith that God will deliver those things on his own time, which will always be on time.
Yes. We gotta keep believing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gotta, if you know that this is what you want and you believe it's in alignment with what you should have, hold fast to it.
Yeah.
When you think about people like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and I'm gonna share Jim Carrey. They held on. See, we look at what we see now, and for us that are interested enough, we do appreciate when they give you the backstory, because there is a backstory.
Yep.
It's a backstory. Jim Carrey, he carried a check around for 10 years. He struggled. He wanted to be an actor, of course, and he struggled in the beginning, but he didn't quit. And one day in 1985, he wrote himself a check for $10 million, and he carried it around in his wallet like he got it.
Right.
Okay. So again, that whole, I don't have no money, I'm broke. No, he carried that check around like he knew he was going to be able to cash it. And surely he was able to cash it from his first act. Now, if you know anything about Hollywood or how it works, you knew on the scene and you making $10 million from your first movie. He saw it. He thunk it, as they say. He thunk it. He saw it. He believed it. And he spoke about it. And when he spoke about it, when he actually wrote that check, he made it real. He took it from here, he made it real in his hand, something that he could touch, something that he could see.
Yes. Okay, so I got another couple of comments. This next one is Michael Cork. He said, in my journey, I've been blessed to pour into several people by the grace of God. Generally, the toughest obstacle to overcome is getting them to change their language, not realizing their declaration has predicted their current status, perpetually underachieving. I try to tell them that my positive declarations don't come from hocus pocus. You have to be intentional and feed yourself with positive affirmations to push through, understanding that we each have access to the same excuses.
Yes, well said. We do. And it is so easy for us because we're not practicing it. So it's easy for us to gravitate to the negative. And so this is why you have to be intentional.
Absolutely.
So if you don't do anything else, put some positivity in your day every day, because we got enough of negativity when we turn on the news. But what are you doing to put some positivity in your day? Doing things as simple as smiling. Stop walking around here with that long face. Yeah, I got motherly for a minute.
Yeah, you did.
Cut that out. You got plenty to smile about. You just got to practice gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
So here's another homework assignment. And this may, speak to what Michael Kort said. What do you do? What can you suggest? Write a gratitude list.
Mm-hmm.
Find something to be grateful about.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is something. There is something to be grateful about.
Mm-hmm.
Say something positive to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Say something positive to someone else. Smile. Like I said, smile. Even if you just smile, that changes your mood. If you're a person that you work with people, or you're on the phone talking with people, don't you know they know when you're smiling? They can hear it, they can sense it, just as sure as they know when, oh, I done got the wrong customer service rep.
Mm-hmm.
They can sense that. And guess what? You sense that.
Mm-hmm.
That energy is on you.
Yep.
And you're wondering why it's kind of rough at times to get a peaceful, nice rest.
Yeah. So Lynette said, I found therapy very helpful because I grew up with a lot of adverse childhood experiences, trauma. My voice was lost. I only had words spoken by others trapped deep inside. Sometimes speaking healthy about yourself and even to yourself takes work, appropriate tools, and behavior modification.
I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. You have to practice. You have to, when I say you got to put in the work, you have to put in the work,
Mm-hmm.
because those negative stuffs come like like rain,
Mm-hmm.
it just start flooding. But you got to put that positive energy in the atmosphere. And guess what? Eventually, so let me say this. Does the negativity go away? It does not.
Mm-mm.
But the more you practice, the more you feel yourself with all the good stuff, the right stuff, the positive stuff, that
Mm-hmm.
negative stuff is minimized.
Right.
It's there, but it is minimized.
Mm-hmm.
You don't entertain it.
Yeah, I think too, Jimmeal, we just don't give it so much power.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
To
We give it
allow
up.
it to overtake us.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
So Marjorie had a comment I wanted to put up. She said, societal influence is impactful. I was told by doctors my autistic son wouldn't be able to do anything in his lifetime to care for himself. I spoke against it, and he has surpassed all of the restrictions they spoke at age 7. It was
Come
hard to block
on.
out those statements and continue to speak life and trust God, but not impossible. I can't imagine where he would be if I spoke in agreement with those doctors. Mm.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
But
powerful.
see, that is very powerful.
Mhm.
Practicing gratitude is the best way to be blessed. It is. It
And
is.
Ozzy said, I usually tell some of my listeners to have 2 journals. And just a reminder, Ozzy is a counselor in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
The first one is about gratitude, and the second one is what is bothering you and what are you angry about. The second one takes it into the closet and prays about it, but let gratitude override it.
That's good.
Hmm.
That's good.
It is. It is.
That's good.
Okay. So I heard put some positivity in your day. I heard establish a gratitude list. I heard you got to believe it.
You got
That's
to believe it.
mm-hmm.
You got to believe it.
Yes.
Um, so I want you to think it, right?
Think it. Uh-huh.
Think it, see it,
Uh-huh.
believe it,
Believe it.
write it,
Write it.
read it,
Read it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Speak it.
Speak it.
Walk it.
Walk it.
Receive it.
Receive it. All right. I wrote that down. Maybe somebody else. I'm gonna try to put it in chat. Okay. Think it, see it, believe it, write it, read it, believe it, speak it, walk it, receive it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just keep with that system. Keep with
Got
that
it.
system. Keep with that system. And you know, when you put all of that together, oh, things are happening. Whether you see it happening, it's happening. It's happening. Although it tarry, wait for it. It will
Wait.
come.
Wait. All right. Court said you have to be willing to connect to positive energy that pushes you and don't accept our internal victimization. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Solomon said, I'm glad Sister Lynette posted her comment. With that being said, I would like to know where a lot of the negativity stems from in each and everyone's life. I think in order to find a fix it plan, we have to know the cause of the issue. This is in order to properly cure the problem. Don't want to repeat the cycle. Okay.
And I would go so far to say
Mm-hmm.
most times it does start in our youth.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said something and they kept saying something and
Mm-hmm.
they kept saying something and they
Mm-hmm.
kept saying something, you
Right.
know, and that thing took root
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Took
because
root.
you keep hearing the same thing. You're gonna believe it. If you're
Mm-hmm.
not careful, you're going to believe it.
Right.
And so this is why you gotta guard your ears, guard your heart,
Mm-hmm.
anything that has a opening, a gateway. So
Mm-hmm.
your eyes, guard it.
Yep. Yep. You gotta guard it.
You gotta guard it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Solomon said, when I worked at the hospital, I realized that every patient had a story, and believe it or not, their story taught me how to deal with the individual issues, or rather, understand it better.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get that history
Mm-hmm.
from them so you know where you so you can meet them where they are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We got homework. Look, I think you gave like 3 homework assignments, didn't you?
I, I probably did. Let me see. Well, for one, they did the first assignment you gave them. They did that right on the live, which I'm so like over the top about.
They did.
And so I did say yes. Build that list.
Yes.
Get that list longer
Yes.
than if we asked, what are some of the things you don't like? Make
Mm-hmm.
that list short.
Okay. So I did not mention to you all, but Jimmeal is an author. I did mention she's an author, but she
You
has written
mentioned.
a book, Affirming I Am, which a few people got this for Christmas, this wonderful book for Christmas. And she asked, "What are you affirming?" So it's a puzzle book, but it also serves as a journal, and it gives you some affirmation words just in case you don't know, you know, you don't have any positive words. She has some. I'm resolute, I'm sincere, I'm trustworthy, polite, outspoken, informed, grounded, glad, able, bona fide, consistent, devoted, fit. So she has so graciously given my viewers a discount code if you want to
I
purchase the
did.
book. So tell them about it.
Yes, so the discount code is CWN15. So
Mhm.
it's short for Conversations with Nicole. So I'll say it again. It's CNW,
CW.
CN, Lord, CWN 15, the number 15.
Okay, I'm typing it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Tell them how much the book is and where can they get it?
The book is $20, but of course, with the discount, it'll be a little cheaper. You can go to my website, which is jimmealnicole.com, www.jimmealnicole.com.
Put it in the chat. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So that's just as a bonus, just for being on here tonight. Y'all get
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what I did not mention is Jimmeal Nicole is on the Michael Cork and Friends morning show, Hallelujah Morning Show, Mike Cork and Friends on Hallelujah 95.3 here in Tallahassee. And she does an affirmation every morning, usually before around 7:15 or before. So, and they are very inspiring and uplifting. So I encourage you to tune in. That's every Monday through Friday on 95.3 FM. And that's Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So check them out.
Yes, check him out. Check us out. Yes. This is awesome.
So we're getting a lot of great feedback. I'm so glad you all were on here tonight with us.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully this has benefited you. I mean, upgrading your speech in 2022. We're 5 days in, so it's not too late. All right.
It is not too late. No, it is never too late to make that change.
Yes. So, well, I want to hear about how you all have upgraded your speech. So you need to, report in. Let us know how it's coming along.
Yes, please. We would love to know.
We would love to know how that homework is doing in terms of you creating that list of positive attributes about yourself.
Yes.
All right. That gratitude journal, gratitude list.
That gratitude list. Oh, see, I forgot. Nicole, a good note taker.
I am.
Yes. Yes. Gratitude list.
Yes.
Build your list of positive attributes and traits that you love about you. And speak as if it has happened for you. Whatever it is, speak as if it has happened for you. Don't, and I do, let me just say this, this example just popped up. Because I know a lot of people, they do, their finances is always a thing that if you want to be a good steward over it, you try to stay on top of it. And so when it comes to debt, for the person that, is really working on attracting positivity and changing their words, I don't want you to focus on saying, I got so much debt. I'd rather you start saying, I got some financial obligations that I'm trying to trim. I'm trying to cancel. See the difference? And the reason why I say that particular, I just felt led to say that is because there is good debt and bad debt, but the way we have internalized it, debt is bad. And so when you're, doing your best and you're tackling that credit card bill or whatever the debt is, and you get that, overwhelming feeling like, oh my God, I just keep paying this and keep paying this. Because debt is now programmed in our mind as something negative. So let's change. If we don't do nothing else, it will do nothing else. Let's change that and watch your money grow. Watch that financial obligation kind of disappear over time.
So Nicole had a question that
Yes.
I want us to try to address. She says some people will put labels on you that are not true. They put that in your mind, creating self-doubt. How do you speak to that?
You speak the opposite of what they're saying, and you definitely don't answer to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's, and of course, if it's someone older than you, someone that you respect, then you do want to be respectful, but you correct that. And I think I had said that earlier when we started. If you say something and you realize, oh, that's not what I wanted to say, then cancel it in the atmosphere and replace it with what you do want to say. But I literally am saying cancel it. Like, so say, for example, I'm just throwing it out there. You say something like, I'm just not good with money. Oh, I am a good steward over my money. I cancel that comment. I am a good steward over my money. I balance my checkbook. I spend what's there.
So put the
Right.
brakes on it.
Put the brakes on it. You put the brakes on it. You don't have to receive what other people are saying about you. You don't have to believe what they're saying about you. And that's where that homework is going to be helpful when you do that gratitude list, because you're going to not only look at things around you that you're grateful for, you're going to look at things in you and about you that you're grateful for. So when someone is saying something contrary to what you believe and what you're saying, those positive thoughts they're going to act fast for you, but you got to build it. And that's where that practice come in at. If you only got one or two or three, then, them one or two or three you're going to wear them out. And then you're going to start to think, like, I mean, I've been saying the same old. Upgrade your speech. Change, include some more positive language. Even if you got to listen to motivational speeches on YouTube, reading a book, you don't want to turn the pages of a book, listen to a book. But change some things in your circle, in your environment. But definitely change your words.
So Solomon has so graciously decided to bless the viewers that are on now, a few of them. So he said, since our creator has been so good to me and my family, I am willing to donate $20 a piece to 3 people within the chat. I can cash app you now or after the show is over. This is my gift to the community. The first 3 people, put your cash app in the chat or my inbox. So put it in the chat. Put your cash app in the chat. First 3 people that want a book. And Solomon said he will donate that to the community. It's his gift to the community. That is so nice, Solomon.
Brother, I thank you. Thank you so much, Solomon. That is such a blessing. Look, come on now. We getting this 2022 right.
We getting it started off real right.
Yes. That is so awesome.
Okay, I got and E got his. I see him. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got them. So boom. Emmanuel, Elnora, and Shakafrica. We got them right there. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. That's awesome. Awesome. Wow. This has been great.
Well, I'm so glad. I am so glad. I'm so grateful every time I have an opportunity to share about things that I love. I love, seeing people wanting to upgrade, wanting to do better, maybe not even knowing what to do or how to do it, but they represent themselves by showing up for themselves. And so I'm always blessed by it. I am always I'm just overwhelmed and full of smiles, as you all can see tonight. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
So
Thank
Whitney
you
said
so
she
much,
just
Whitney. Yeah, I see.
and
I
Ozzy
see.
just said he sponsored Nicole Powell because she
Oh
was
my
fourth. She
goodness.
came in right after Shaq. So
Wow.
thank you,
Listen,
Ozzy.
blessings is happening on this live.
Listen, this is a
Let
blessed
me come
live
up out.
tonight, right?
Right, listen. Blessings is happening on this live. And so I'm gonna just speak to the people. I'm telling you right now, if you want to see movement, I mean, some supernatural movement in your life, you want to see it this year, then make a commitment to yourselves to do the work. Take what we've shared, and it's not just what I shared. Nicole shared, you all shared. The comments were excellent.
Yes.
Take what has been said and apply it. Try it. Don't give up on it. Don't be quick about it, because guess what? Where you are right now, that didn't happen yesterday. That didn't happen in December. That took time too. So when it comes to change, we like to, especially for things that we want to see it done like that. No, that takes time. But challenge yourself. We just in January. Listen, we got the time. If God allows us to open our eyes every day, we got an opportunity.
We do.
All right. So do that and watch your report be different. Send Nicole a message.
So we got another donor. Michael Court said
Oh my
he's
God.
purchasing 3 books to give away. So Michael Cork, we got CM King who put her Cash App in, and then Pamela Jones. We could do one more if somebody wants to put their Cash App in.
Wow.
Look at this. We got 7 books given away today.
Wow. Listen, and oh my gosh. I tell you.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is beautiful.
Yes.
And I want y'all to use these books too, because I'm gonna tell you the books. Look, they pretty. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I had somebody say, "Oh, it's so pretty." They are pretty, but I want you to use them. I use this mine. Let me show you. I'm using mine. And there are journal pages in here, like Nicole said. There is note to self on every page that there's a puzzle on for you to say a positive affirmation to yourself. Right. So this book, I know, I can speak confidently, I know will help change your speech.
Indeed. Which is exactly what we need.
That's what we want.
It's exactly what we need.
That's what we want. Yes.
Right. We can do one more person. I got for Michael Cork's donation, CM King, which I think is Shell King, and Pamela Jones Smith. So if there's one more person that wants a complimentary donated blessing book, look, affirming I am, put your Cash App in the chat for me.
Right. I'm gonna tell you now, this book is blessed. I'm not one to, especially things that I'm passionate about, I'm gonna be a doer first. So even I'm saying affirmations every day. You're hearing affirmations every day, but I'm saying what you're hearing. I'm saying more than that. The products, I have other products coming out. But every product that I produce, I have an alert in my phone. I have an alert in my phone that a certain time of day, it alerts me, and then I pause to speak over it. All right, Marjorie. But I pause to speak over it. I pause to say that this is an effective tool for those who use it and apply it. Yeah. So you got to use it and apply it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. So Michael Cork, I'll coordinate, or Jimmeal and I'll coordinate with you to get the three folks that you sponsor. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Yes,
Yeah, we really do.
yes, I
Mhm.
do. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
People are so blessed. Blessed. It's a blessing to be a blessing.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. It is. Oh, so my mom, I gave my mom one for her for Christmas, and she said I just started to use the book today.
Oh, good,
Uh-huh.
mom. Yeah, I see. I got some users on here. That's excellent.
Uh-huh. See there? Okay, Solomon said he could do one more book. Look at
Oh
boy, wait a minute.
my, oh my gosh. Y'all don't even understand.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Listen, when you be obedient, now look, because I feel like we family now. Look, it's
Right.
just too much love here for me not
It's
to.
a lot
I'm
of love
always
going on.
listen. I'm always real, but now I feel like we family, family. Let me tell you all why it's so important
Mm-hmm.
to do the right things. When I say do the right things, I'm saying what I suggested tonight. Saying the right
Okay.
things,
We got hold on.
positivity.
We got Michelle Roberts. So I'm adding Michelle to your list, Solomon. So
Solomon,
we
yeah,
got a
yeah.
total of 8 people.
Look, you see Nicole is keeping up. She put them
No, I
glasses fell
look.
down a little bit below her nose, like that, like a librarian. She got them books over there. You know how they do. Got them books. And she checking the books, okay?
You know it.
She checking the books. But let me tell you, I felt led to place an order for books. And guess what, y'all? The books came in today. So that's another reason why I'm so chuckled, because if I'd have dragged my feet, if I'd have been like, okay, I'll get around to ordering it, because I think I had like two or three in stock. And look
Yes.
at God.
Yes. 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 Listen, Michael Corey said, "This is awesome. I had planned to purchase 3 books for 3 specific people, and those people will already be getting this book. So now I'm able to bless others. I'm worthy of being. It's worthy of being a bestseller. Yes,
Wow.
agreed, agreed, agreed. All right. Wow, I'm so full. I'm so just
Listen,
excited by all of this.
I'm, you know, after the live, I'm gonna probably just sit here and be like,
Right, and marinate
God,
on it all. Right.
right? Like, God. But this is good. This is what we need. We
Yes.
need this type of love and energy and positivity at the start of something. You know what I mean? It really just gets you motivated, and the momentum is ready. It's ready.
Put the link to the book in the chat. Okay, I did earlier. Hold on. It's JimmealNicole.com, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep, that's it. To
Oh,
the
and I'm gonna say
website.
one more thing, y'all.
Go
If
ahead.
when you all when you go to the website, you'll probably get a pop up window for you to subscribe, and you will get a free 31-day self care challenge. So download that, and download the wellness letter, because it includes 10 affirmations that you
Mm-hmm.
can say. So subscribe to the website, and those two things are yours.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Solomon is asking me about Michelle Roberts. So, Solomon is showing up as Latheria Michelle Roberts. Um, Michelle, put your cash app in one more time, but it's Latheria Michelle Roberts, all together. Okay. All right.
Mm,
Wow.
mm, mm.
Thank you. This is my cousin Susan in Virginia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Valerie just put the
you.
link in for us. Thank you.
Valerie is my sister. She gonna keep me
Oh,
keep me straight. Look at my
hey, sister.
sister.
Hey, sister. Hey, sister. All right. Cork said, Jimmeal, you put actions to what you've spoken. You spoke of selling more books, and by faith, you purchased more books. There you go.
I
Boom.
did.
Boom.
Just like that. Wow.
Listen. Listen. Yes. All right. This is great. Thank you for pouring into us this evening. Perfect way to end
Mm,
this evening. It is. It is,
it
Marjorie.
really is.
Hmm.
It
Wow.
is. I'm so blessed.
Yes. See, you're just going to have to come back. That's all.
I will come back. I will come back. Listen, and Nicole got tracks. She got receipts to know what the homework was. So I will
I
come
do.
back and ask about that.
That's right.
I wanna hear the report.
And
And
there's
then we could
always
really
a
dive into
replay.
something. Yeah, always the replay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Indeed.
So go back and watch it. And I am so grateful that everyone was blessed by it. And look at my baby. You
I
know,
know.
I had to kind of give y'all a little, something in the beginning so you don't quite know just yet that I was talking about us, but I was talking about us. And I'm
Yes.
telling you, that little girl at the time, she was right with her mama, like, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna do this. And it's just beautiful when we can pour positivity into our youth, into our
Mm-hmm.
kids like that. It makes all the difference because they deal with stuff too.
They
And
do.
they got to be able to, filter that stuff that they hearing other people say too.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of gratitude on this line, I'm telling you.
Listen, I see you putting it up there. That's why I'm like,
It's a lot of gratitude on here. A lot of
and
gratitude.
that's right. Mike was, listen, me and Mike, we've been down like 4 flat
Oh,
tires. You hear me?
Shantina, wait a minute. Shantina said she gonna sponsor 2 books. Hold on.
What?
Wait a minute, Shantina. So there
Oh
was
my
somebody
God.
else on here, Natalie Logan,
Y'all need
Coco
to
Two Boss.
understand.
She came in right after Marjorie. So I'm gonna put you down, put Natalie down for Shantina. Um, just want to be sure there weren't others that wanted the book but don't have cash out. I will sponsor 2 books. Okay, if there's somebody else, Shantina's. I think we up to
Wow.
about 10 books. Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
counting. I'm just letting God do
10,
what He do. I
10
just
books.
listen. I'm not. I'm just like God. You know what?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
When you be obedient, people,
Listen,
listen. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm getting
When
overwhelmed
you
by all of this right here.
believe what you saying, when you believe what you saying, that's all I'm gonna say. Your words have power.
Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, this make a good fan
Oh
too,
my
because I'm
God.
just y'all don't even understand.
Ooh.
Y'all don't understand, but maybe you
Mm,
do.
mm,
Maybe
mm,
after
mm.
tonight you do. Maybe
My
after
Lord.
tonight.
Wow. 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 This is amazing. Really amazing. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just like I'm so full. I really am so full from all of
I
this.
just might, soon as you tell me I'm off live, I might do an ugly cry. Like y'all just don't
All
know.
right, I'm gonna be right there with you.
I just might do the ugly cry because it's
Oh
like
goodness,
what I'm
I might be
saying
right there
to
with
you
you.
is
Yes.
what is happening, even for
Mhm.
me. Like,
Indeed, 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 indeed. Yeah, this is awesome, 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 awesome. Wow.
Look, they trying to see the ugly cry.
Right.
I ain't doing it.
No, not
Look, this one,
live.
this when you turn from the camera. I ain't doing it. Okay, I'm not doing it on here. I had threw on some lipstick because with the mask you can't, you can't look as cute as you wanna. So I said, let me just
Right.
put some lipstick on. I'm just
Yes.
like,
So Shantina, Natalie
yeah.
Logan is the only other one. We have one more spot because Shantina said she was going to sponsor too. So if there's one other person that wants a book, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Mm, mm,
Wow.
mm, mm.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Oh God.
This is awesome. So, y'all, if this has benefited you,
Mhm.
please share it with someone. Share it on your page. Put somebody's name in the comments so that they can see it. And then like us, subscribe. Okay, my mom just put in Kim Wilson. All right, so Shantina, we're gonna put in Isabel Everett, but it's Kim Wilson is who she wants to give the book to. Um, so yeah, like, subscribe, follow, and also Jimmeal is a counselor. So, part of the purpose of this is to connect you all, the viewers, with counselors and therapists, because we want to eliminate the stigma and of counseling and therapy and
Yes.
connect folks with counselors and therapists that can serve them and serve them well. So, oh,
Yes.
oh gosh, I'm just overwhelmed. I really am.
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
thank you. Thank you, Jamil, for your obedience and for this topic, which is very timely. Clearly, by the response that we're getting tonight, and
Yeah.
for your ministry, your labor of love. So, thank you,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
Yes,
I thank God.
thank God. Thank
I
you
do.
all for being on here. We appreciate it. Um, yeah, and you all experiencing our just joy because we
I
are
know.
just
I'm just
we
like,
are both just kind of overwhelmed. So thank you. Hopefully, God willing, we'll see y'all next week
yes,
for more conversations with Nicole, with Mindset Monday and Wellness Wednesday. All right.
Wellness Wednesday.
Let's keep the conversation going
Ooh, God.
about upgrading your speech in 2022. Get that homework done. I'm gonna ask you about it next week. And
Ask them.
yes, and Jimmeal, even though she won't be on the live in terms of you seeing her, she'll be in the comments with y'all. So
Yes.
yes. All right. We will get books to whoever we need to get them to. So
Yes. We will do that.
yes. And if you have an issue, just message me or text me. But we'll get everything squared away. All right.
Yes. And they could send a message on the website too,
Okay.
where it says contact. I think it says contact us or connect with me.
Mm-hmm.
You could send a message and I'll get it. You can also follow me on Instagram at Jimmeal Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook, I have a Facebook page at Jimmeal Nicole. You can definitely check me out there, send me a message there,
Okay.
and I will respond.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Court. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Michael Court. Appreciate you.
Yes.
All right. Whew. Yeah. I don't even know. I'm just
I'm all.
all right, we gonna go, y'all. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you.
Have a good one.
Good night, everyone.